Welcome back to our channel, and thank you for tuning in and thank you for supporting us. But if you have not subscribed yet, please encourage us by doing so. And God bless Biafra. Ise. The Fulani Nigerian government, led by fake Buhari and the Fulani governors, have finally abandoned Bola Tinubu and blame him for failing to tame Biafrans in Southwest region. Tinubu also made a mockery of himself when his spokesman said that the bullion van that came to his house during the 2019 election missed their way and drove into his house. Imagine that. But the Fulani Nigerian government and the Fulani governors are blaming Tinubu for not taming Biafrans in the southwest region because of his greed and selfish plan to rule Nigeria at all costs. The Fulani governors and fake Buhari is now collaborating with Tinubu urchins to threaten Biafrans, especially Igbos living in Lagos and other southern parts of the nation, especially in the southwest. They are collaborating with them, Tinubu urchins, to threaten Biafrans, especially Igbos, living in Lagos, as it is now clear that their fraudulent selection process is in disarray, not only at the federal level, but also at the state levels. The Fulani Janjaweed is employing the divide and conquer tactics to remain in power, to stay onto power. But the greed and selfishness of the southern political elites, including Biafran politicians, have blinded them to see the reality, even after Mazi Nnamdi Kanu exposed the grand plans and evil plots of the Fulani Janjaweed and their Fulani Nigerian government. You know, their evil plot blinded them, and they are supporting the Fulani Janjaweed. Imagine the Fulani Janjaweed abandoning Tinubu and at the same time blaming him for not stopping Biafrans. How will he stop Biafrans? They have done everything to prevent Biafrans from voting in Lagos and other southwestern states. They have refused to give them voters' card. And this is why Biafrans must open their eyes. The solution is not election. The solution is Biafra referendum and Biafra restoration to independence. As Nigerians, they do not love Biafrans. They don't want Biafra in Nigeria. They don't want us. And that is why they are doing everything to stop Biafrans, to marginalize Biafrans. According to reports, Nigerian police petitioned over death threats to Labour Party chieftain in Lagos for campaigning for P2B. Chief Okoli, founder Mobility Aid and Appliances Research and Development Center, had earlier raised the alarm in petition to the Inspector General of Police, Usman Baba, a Fulani Janjaweed, over alleged plans to kill him and wipe out his family by one Tinubu urchin, Anifowoshe, A civic group, the Rule of Law and Accountability Advocacy Center, RULAC, has called on the Nigerian Inspector General of Police, Usman Baba, to investigate the threat to life of Chief Cosmos Okoli by one Mr. Oluomo Alade Anifowoshe, a Tinubu urchin. Chief Okoli said his travel started when he made a post on social media urging members of the public to support Labour Party presidential candidate, Mr. Peter Obi, for the next month's general elections. He said that he didn't know that exercising his political right was a crime. In the zoo, it is a crime for Ndi Igbo to exercise their political rights. It's a crime. Okoli said that shortly after his post, he started receiving threats from an All Progressive Congress APC stalwart, a Tinubu urchin, who allegedly vowed to eliminate him and run him out of Lagos. Chief Okoli narrated in the petition that he was constrained to inform the general public that he received a threat from a well-placed APC member in response to his support for Peter Obi's bid to be the president of Nigeria. Chief Okoli said he merely circulated a small write-up urging supporters to vote for Peter Obi as shown below. Based on the write-up, it says, fellow compatriot, history beckons on us all. Let us eschew personal interest and join hands together to install a man who we, the people, can jointly hold accountable to our commonwealth. Peter Obi is the hope we have in times like this. The people yearn for him. Let us bring him on. The truth is that the problem in the Zoological Republic of Nigeria is not election. It is referendum. That's the solution. Referendum will set everything in place. People will go and form their workable nations. But the Fulani Janjaweed does not want that. In response to this harmless message, a well-placed Nigerian now reacted with venom. His text to Chief Okoli is as follows. Why don't you hold Peter Obi accountable for what he did when he was Anambra State Governor, when he invested state money in his family business? Please, if you continue like this, we will ensure we send you out of Lagos come June. Imagine that. According to the statement, Chief Okoli informed RULAC as follows, that he is a Nigerian of Igbo extraction who resides and does business in Amuwo Odofin, Lagos State, and had lived in Lagos for over 30 years, contributing to the development and prosperity of Lagos. That one Oluomo Alade Anifowoshe has threatened his life simply because he expressed his political opinion, which did not go down well with Mr. Oluomo. Nigeria is a zoo, and Biafrans are not welcomed. The Fulani Janjaweed are only interested to grab Biafran ancestral land and allow their British masters to have easy access to our oil and gas and other mineral resources. Chief Okoli said that he received credible information from reliable sources that there is an underground plot to kill or grievously harm him, and anyone else like him who resides in Lagos but fails to support Mr. Nifowoshe's political party and presidential candidate, the Fulani IGP would do nothing. He would do nothing about this because the Fulani Caliphate believes that fights between Igbo and Yorubas helps their Fulanization agenda. It helps the Fulani to achieve their agenda. So they don't care. They're even happy that this is happening. They are happy that there's trouble between the Yorubas and Igbos. It is the same Fulani that are causing this trouble. They made agreements with Tinubu, and now they have abandoned him, and they blamed him for failing to tame Biafrans in Southwest. You know, that is what is happening. And that is why Biafrans must press hard to ensure that Biafran referendum comes to pass. Thank you, my brothers and my sisters, for watching this video, and bye-bye for now.